What do you think about that, Penny? Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? These things are awesome. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And I got my Sokozi covers in the mail, and these things are awesome. They are, I can't believe I went so long without something like this. I've been wanting to talk about them for a while. I've actually been living with them for a few days because I've been trying to sort of close the gap on how far behind my videos are. I mean, I'll never be fully caught up, and that is a-okay. But yeah, these things are absolutely amazing. They're magnetic window covers that completely seal. They just, no problem. And being able to do this first thing in the morning, like I just showed you, which, to be fair, through the magic of editing, was a few hours ago. Let's get serious. It's such a nice thing to be able to do that first thing in the morning. Before, my setup was I just had Pink Panther insulation boards just sitting in the window, and then I had those curtains or covers that were made by Priscilla, and I'd had those for years. But because of that sort of like setup, it was obnoxious to take them down. I could easily take down the coverings that I had, but then the insulation boards were awkward and rigid and had to go somewhere, so I never bothered with it. And these things, that's it. We can now see the window is dirty AF. We're gonna have to clean this up. My God, here, look at that. That's an example. This has been here for years. Just a piece of tape. It's NAR 9000, but that's what I was using to hold the Pink Panther board up originally. But by the end of its life, it was just kind of sitting in there and being held up by that window blocker. But these things, gotta remember the orientation, right? And they're built specifically to the model of your van. Now, I'm not sponsored by them. This is just a company that I discovered on Instagram. And I guess I've heard through the grapevine that other very popular van lifers use them as well. They're out of Vancouver, and they're so nice. They stayed in contact with me through the whole process, letting me know when they would be delivered and whatnot. And also, check this out. It had been mentioned to me by one of my subscribers in the comments of the video where I said I was going to be getting the covers, and it was absolutely 100% true. So I've been holding on to these ever since I got them, but look at this. They sent cookies. That's what's in this box. Little thank you note and everything. They say, to Matthew, these are my handmade cookies with love. Chocolate shortbread, butter pecan, butterscotch bar. Enjoy and have a sweet day from Polly. So I don't know too much about this couple other than the fact that the wife's name is Polly. Apologies to the husband. I don't know who you are, sir. Penny also apologizes. Thank you. But yeah, in this box, look at this. Cookies. So I've been putting these off for far too long, so I'm excited to put these in my big gob hole today. Where's the other one? There's the bar. I don't know. That's just a really cute and thoughtful, personal touch when you're ordering stuff from a company like that. It goes a long way, and it speaks volumes, at least in my humble opinion. But back to the covers themselves. The brand, I gotta take these tags off, but the brand is in fact Sokozi. You can see proudly made in the land of Canada, which is where I am if you're new to the channel. Hi, Penny. And yeah, they're great. You can choose different colors for what you want on the inside and on the outside. I just went with black on the outside and this on the inside, and I'll show this off a little bit later in the video. But when like the bed is made and I'm just hanging out inside, having these as the window blockers now, it makes the entire thing look cleaner and brighter, and it's so nice. What also is nice is that I can just take these down, and I can now have all of this light coming in through the rear windows when we're in motion, which is super cool. And ever since getting these and I'm able to fold this down, somebody has been spending a lot more time up here. Haven't you? Yeah, it's a little yucky outside right now, Miss Penelope. It's June and I'm wearing a long sleeve sweater. I don't know what's going on. Bizarro world around these parts. But anyway, I just wanted to share these because I am a huge fan already. I definitely want to get it for my windshield and maybe even the front doors eventually. What I do wish that they offered is if you could piecemeal, like, oh, I just need the left door or I just need the right door. Because as it is right now, you can get just the rear doors, but it's a pair. Right? You can get just the side doors, but it's a pair. And I've mentioned before, maybe it was just on a live stream, which is still me mentioning it before this moment in time. My hair is all sorts of crazy, so not what I was talking about. My ladder is gonna fall out. Let's do it like this. Ha, ha, right? My window on this side is sealed up, right? I insulated it, I spray foamed it, it's done. We're done with this side, I don't have to worry about it, I can mount stuff to it. I would love to have one cover for this side. All right, just calm down. But unfortunately, they don't offer that. So maybe in the future, who knows? But anyway, I'm still thoroughly impressed with the company. You definitely pay a premium for them, but it is quality and it is just so simple and it seals up great. You got nothing but privacy when you want it, and it's super easy to take down when you want to let that light in. Anyway, again, like I said, not affiliated with the company. Careful, you might end up liking something that I like, and wouldn't that be a tragedy? I will put a link to Sokozi in the description of this video if you want to go check them out. Not just Chevy Express vans, they pretty much got every van you can think of. So, all right, should we move on with our day? All right, that's a good idea. Oh my God, the cookie's so soft, it's crumbling apart. Thank you, Polly. This is me moving on with my day. Yum. All right, also, like I mentioned, it's been a few days since I filmed, and I've received a few things in the mail from you lovely people. I just want to start by sharing this. This came from Kathy Wright Johnson and my future ex-wife, Sarah. They sent me an envelope with a lovely little letter in it. It did say you can open it on video, but darlings, it was a day that I was just traveling around in Grace, grabbing things. I was with the Pirate Princess and all that good stuff. They sent me a whole bunch of stickers for everybody. Thank you so very much. I'm gonna put those over there. And let's give the note a little read out loud, shall we? I just thought it was very well done and very amusing, and I appreciate that. It says, hello, Matthew. My daughter Sarah and granddaughter of 5, Maggie, and I went on vacation to Ocean City, Maryland in February. We went for Maggie's 5th birthday. While we were out shopping, I saw some stickers that were perfect for you. I believe you will know who gets which one. You could put Brooklyn's on a water bottle and she could start her own memory cup. I like that idea a lot, actually. She's got quite a few water bottles to choose from as well. Right now, you are 30 minutes into your live stream. At this point, I apologize. I have no idea which live stream you're talking about, but thank you for watching. And yes, my Sarah proposed to you. She is talking about pitching her tent in the yard tonight so she and Maggie's cousin Nolan can camp out in the yard. It ought to be interesting. There is a projector to watch movies outside on Verna Veranda. It's our new gazebo. You are welcome to New York anytime. Bring Brooklyn too. Maggie and Brooklyn would have so much fun together. P.S. Your future wife, Sarah. Oh, that's what she took over writing. And then Kathy takes over and says, so enjoy the stickers and thank you for all of your quality content. It has helped me to keep positive, keep up with your videos, and I love spending time with you. Sorry it took me forever to send you these stickers. The year has flown by so fast. Well, stay safe and see you on Monday. Wouldn't it be funny if this video comes out on a Monday? I don't know when it will. Thank you very much, Kathy. That's very kind. I'm so happy that you are enjoying all of the shenanigans I am getting up to. And thank you for taking the time to send those stickers. It's greatly appreciated. As I already said, I am rambling. We shall move right along. It's not really showing up on the camera, but the next stuff I want to do is outside, and it's bloody raining. I know I'm not made of sugar and I'm not going to melt. Thanks, Mom, but it's just, I don't know, this weather is crazy. I was looking at the forecast for June, like, yeah, as the week goes on, it's going to get warmer, which is nice. But these are some low-ass temperatures for the month of June where I am. Like, usually we're around, low to mid-20s. I think today's high is going to be like 11. I'm talking in Celsius. I woke up today and it was 4 degrees Celsius in the morning, which is this in Fahrenheit. Yeah, this Vanlifer turned on his diesel heater. Let's just get ourselves a little bit more organized here. I've also been leaning into this air fryer so much. Callie Nurse, this has been an absolute game changer. Thank you. That being said, when you go ham with this air fryer, the good ship Lucky ends up smelling like air fried goods for quite a while, which, depending on what you're making, is enjoyable or just a little obnoxious. Like, I don't want to be smelling jalapeno poppers right now, But what did I stock up on yesterday? Yeah, I'm not going to make this right now because Brooklyn chose these, so I got to wait till I have her to make them. But we found these super pretzels in the frozen section that we are excited to try. It does say they're supposed to be for a microwave or a conventional oven, so make it work there. But for right now, what I'm going to give an attempt at is I'm getting a little hungry, and I want to try making some of these taquitos. Is that what they're even called? They're calling them, oh, they are calling them taquitos. Excellent. Beef and cheese. What do you think, Penny? Does that sound good to you? So while we move on to the next thing, I'm going to get a few things into this bad boy air fryer. I don't know why I call him a bad boy. You're not that bad, the boy. And we will stuff them in our gob. What do they indicate? But the figuring stuff out between like instructions for like a conventional oven versus an air fryer can be a little tricky. Like this one says preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And this would be in there for 12 to 15 minutes. So, all right, we're gonna air fry. We will change the temperature to what it wants, which is what, 375? Okay, but we can't preheat, right? So we're gonna change the time. Let's start with 10 minutes to see what happens. All right, let's stick these. How many are we gonna have, Penny? How many did it come with? Ooh, that's a good deal. Did anybody else notice that 7-Eleven started selling their taquitos pre-packaged by like groups of 4 with like 10 bucks? This thing was double that for about the same price at Safeway. All right, get a couple taquitos into the air fryer. Ooh, baby. All right, take off. Let's do it. I'm using the EcoFlow right now. Well, there's something else we should talk about that's going to be well, you know. Okay, so I do not remember what prompted me to check this the other day. Because the fuse had been tripped. That's what prompted me to check it. So if we go down back here behind my driver's seat, you can see, let's zoom in a little bit. Right, so this is the fuse this is the positive line that runs basically from my alternator to my battery charger. So this is the wire where the current runs through when Lucky is running. Well, what I've found out, and I actually had to reach out to one of my Patreon supporters, Bill, thank you, sir, to see what his thoughts were. I noticed it hadn't been tripped. What had happened was I shoved something here behind the seat, and this little thing, this thing is effed up right now. This is probably part of my problem. It was tripped like that because something had bumped that, right? So that doesn't allow power through when it's like that. So I had pulled up my Bluetooth app, and I had noticed, well, I'm not getting a charge, and even though Lucky was running. So discovered that, closed it, and it didn't take long, and I noticed that this section of the wire, just on this side, was hot. Hotter than I'm used to, right? So of course, immediately I was very concerned that I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna burn down the van. The first thing I did was move the big fat pussy and open up the bed and see if the wire on that end was just as hot. And much to my surprise, it wasn't, which is weird to me because you'd think current is current. Anyway, through talking with Bill over email, thank you again, sir, kind of came down to that it's probably a fault in that fuse. So that's something that's got to go on the future Matthew problem. We'll put it in the book. I'm going to have to address that. What was leading me into this? Oh, that's why I'm not using my house battery power, like my inverter, too much right now. I don't want to drop my batteries and have that have to work overtime. It's not so hot that I think it's actually going to cause a fire. When it's on, I can look at the Bluetooth app, and I'm only pulling around 40 amps, and that is a 100 amp fuse. So what I'm going to do is, if you've been around for a while and you watch my build series, you know that my intention was to replace those shitty little fuse or circuit breakers. I should stop calling them fuses. They're not really fuses. They're circuit breakers with a higher quality circuit breaker. So that's on the docket for the future. The docket right now is we've been yapping for 4 minutes. Let's check on our taquitos. Ooh. Keep going. Oh, there we go. Still working on figuring out how all of the button presses work. All right, Penny. Well, we better get this stuff back in the freezer. Over here. Hiya. There we go. Let's put the taquito. Actually, now that we know the time for this, I'm just going to put just the taquitos in here, and the pretzels can nestle right back in there. Perfect. Hello. After I eat, maybe somebody needs a treat. Okay, we got 5 minutes before the taquitos are done, if they are in fact done. It's still raining out here a little bit. Before I get to what I wanted to do out here, if I can even get to it today, I know I'm not going to melt, everybody relax. I got another package from Roxanne and JD in the mail. Now, Roxanne was the one that made me, I kept calling it Grace's night mask. I think pirate patch is much better, or like eye patch. Yarr. Anyway, it's what goes on her windshield when she's being towed behind Lucky. Roxanne did tell me when she gave me that cover at the Craze Outdoors meetup that she was going to send me a case for it to live in, but she also then wrote me when she said, all right, it's on its way with some other things. So in this box, there should be a case for Grace's eye patch. That's what we're calling it now. And some other goodies, and my curiosity's killing me. 4 minutes left. I can hear them sizzling away in there. See, this is the maybe they're done. Hang on. You guys done? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Open this up. Let's see. So there we go. There is the bag. Oh, she put the goodies inside it. Roxanne, you're mischievous. So hang on, before we get to that. Oh, it sounds like candy. Girl. There you go. Oh yeah, that I get it. I get how that works. I've been folding it up smaller than that though. But nice little storage bag, handmade. Thank you so much, Roxanne. But more importantly, thank you. Oh, Haribo! Oh my God, peanut M&Ms. This girl, she's gonna kill me. and me without a candy drawer in Lucky 2.0. What the? Oh shit! See, look at that, Roxanne. We're not even done. This is the eye patch bag that keeps on giving. My God! Hey, Brooklyn likes those. I mean, I like all the M&Ms. I feel like you can't go wrong with an M&M. The pretzel ones too, even those caramel stuff. Oh my God, 2 bags of almonds. Okay, well, that's the end of this vlog, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Everybody just calm down. It's making sizzling sounds. Are they bursting yet? Not yet. Keep them going, 3 more minutes. Am I crazy, or does air fryer mean faster than a traditional, like, conventional oven? I don't know. Guess we need to see if this fits in our bag. Oh, let's go get it. Come for a walk with me, won't you? Okay, back into the Irish Pirate Queen here. And, oh, I locked her. So safe, so secure. It's tucked away underneath the V. I'm gonna have to move my seat forward. Oh, my back is all sorts of effed up. Well, it's not effed up, it just hurts. I've moved into strength training on my physical therapy, which has been great. Did like a week of like brand new stretches that I'd never done before. That woke shit up in my back like you wouldn't believe. And then just today, which is where I was on the in-between, between the first shot and opening up the doors, we decided to start doing some, they decided it was time for me to start doing more strength exercises. So it's a crazy slow pace I have to go at, but it's amazing how much it affects my back. So that's what we call a tangent or a squirrel moment. All right, we got Grace's eye patch here. Let's get some light on the subject here. Hell, there's my jet boil spatula. I was looking for that last night because I was making cookies in my air fryer too. Okay, see how easy or hard this is going to be to get into this bag. Okay, so maybe it's supposed to be like this. They're done. Let's open up the drawer and just let them cool down a little bit. Careful. Contents might be hot. So I think like that. That's about the same size as this bag. Let the stuffing begin. Is this the intention? Ha! You can do it. There we go. Okay. Ha! Oh, look at that. And just stuff the straps in here. Woo! Look at that. Very cool. I thought there was like, isn't there like a drawstring on the top here? I thought I saw a drawstring. Maybe I'm crazy. No, there it is. Look at Roxanne go. Look at me fail to get this to work. Ha! There we go. Ha! Boom. Oh! Look at that. It's like a giant black taquito that you can't eat. Let's put this back into the Irish Pirate Queen. Thank you very much, Roxanne. Let's see who these little guys are. Hello? Hello? Oh, you are going to be, I can tell you are going to be so hot. Little sucker. I also upgraded my, I was going to say cutlery. It's not cutlery because that's literally knives and forks, but like plateware, I guess. I found these Sea to Summit plates, and I installed one of the old cargo nets up here on the wall. Just a way of getting my plates and clutter out of this cupboard and making stuff like this a little bit more accessible. So there you go, right? And then these things just, look at these, they just pop up. The edges, boom, you got yourself a plate. Look at that, Penny, right? Put this over here. I got stuff everywhere in this van right now. Always get the taquitos out on the plate. Bone apple tits. You got some Mexican sticks. Oh, this is cute. I'm waiting for the taquitos to cool down. I was just looking at these stickers that Kathy and Sarah sent. And they actually wrote on the back like who they were for. Like on the back of this one that wrote, to Matthew from Sarah. Thank you, darling. And then I just noticed on this one, it's got the kitty cats on it, and it says to Penny from Kathy, because it is cats, and it's a plus for Vanlife Plus. What do you think of that, Penny? That's your kitty cat sticker. Yeah, how do you like that? Maybe we should put this like right by your food dish. What do you think? Yeah, should we put it right here? That's kind of cool, right? Right, that little plus symbol. What do you think? Meow. I think that's a great idea. Let's see, which way do we want it to go? That kind of keeps the kitty cats upright. Oh, careful! That's the phone, Penny. Buy the phone some dinner before you touch it like that again. My goodness. Little plus for the penny station down here. That's cute. You come see it? Stick your ass in the camera. There you go. How do you like that? Well, you got your little sticker down there. She's like, I don't care. Give me some treats. Give me some food. What's going on with this shit? I can't do anything with a sticker. But it's cute. And it makes it officially your little food station. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, look. You got another one. This one's from Sarah. Your plus is from Kathy. This one's from Sarah. Put this up too. Here you go. You ready? This little paws. Little kitty cat paws. Yeah? Maybe we put it... She's like, what is it? Is it food? Can I eat it? My goodness gracious. There you go, Miss P. Now you got your own little sticker collection started. That's probably gonna get your tail out of the way. That'll probably be enough though. What do you think? Enough? Not if you're going to use that in front of the word food, sir. All right, let's give these taquitos a shot. They should be cooled down enough, eh? The question is, was that enough? Having never had these before in the traditional way, I couldn't tell you, but they're not cold and they're steaming, but they're not as good as the ones from 7-Eleven. You know, that's okay though. Well, those weren't long for this world. Yum, passable, good enough. And now I do believe we promised somebody some treats. Is that what you want? There you go. Good luck. Yeah, let me help you out with that. With this. Ooh. Oh, look, it's an upside down pussy. One more for you, darling. Good girl. All right. Well, it's still raining, and what I need to do is a thing on the Jeep. And I don't feel like being out there and getting soaking wet. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of a garbage run, clean up in here a bit, and probably do a little bit of editing and cross my fingers that the drizzle stops. I mean, it is just a drizzle, but it's enough to keep me inside. Well, it's still raining outside. I just did some editing up in the swivel seat, but now I'm just gonna stretch my back out and play some Switch. I've been playing Super Mario RPG. It's a lot of fun. A little on the short side, I feel, but it's it's a fun game and it's right up my alley. Scratching the itch for gaming that I've currently been having. Look at this! Isn't that just so nice? Look at all that light coming in, Putty Tat. Oh, makes it feel like a real home even more. Oh shush. And in the interest of, again, not using my inverter right now, handheld mode. Where the hell am I going? Hi, how are you? Okay, it's finally stopped raining. Everything's still very wet though, and it's cold. Sitting back there playing Nintendo, and it's just starting to get chilly in the house. I think actually, I'm not even kidding, I'm gonna turn the heater on for a while, just so the fat pussy doesn't freeze. Freeze might be a little bit of an exaggeration. Okay, well, I'm glad it stopped raining because I do want to get to the... I said it stopped raining as soon as I step outside. You know what? Enough. We're not gonna melt, like I've been saying. Make sure I got keys for the Jeep. There we go. I mean, it's better than things being dry and catching on fire, that's for sure. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do for the Jeep was sent to me by Bill. This is what the back of Grace looks like when there is a water crisis in Calgary and you live in a van. Bill sent me from Amazon. Oh, wait. Bring this bad boy out here. In there is a hinge reinforcement for the Jeep. So as you can see, I've switched to this bike rack that is simply strapped to the spare tire, which is great. Allows me to have the bikes on and open my swing gate. But this is a very heavy sort of situation. So if we come over here, you'll notice that the swing gate is held onto the rest of the Jeep by these two hinges, right? So that in the box is a reinforcement that goes over both of the hinges. Its actual intended use is for when Jeep owners upgrade their spare tire and get like 35s or 37s or 39-inch tires, the big boys. It reinforces the tailgate because of the heavy tire. So in this case, it should work as well because I got the bikes on the back. It's hard to sort of illustrate the strain that it's putting on the gate, but it no longer closes super easily, right? I kind of got to, and that sound, again, it probably sounds just like any other time I close the tailgate, but it's one of those things that when you know how your door is supposed to feel when you close it normally, you can just tell that there's added weight on it. See, even there, it didn't quite close all the way. You really got to give it a real good push. So unfortunately, in order to get this bad boy on, which is why I've not wanted to be outside, whatever, I got to take the bikes off, mine and the Getaway Girl. Probably going to have to take the bike mount off, and then the spare tire is going to have to come off because this whole thing latches on here. Maybe before I do anything, I should open that box up and double check. You hear that diesel heater tick, 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 ticking away, keeping Penny nice and warm. Oh yes, thanks Amazon. As always, box in a box. So this is from a company called Rough Country. They make all sorts of aftermarket products for off-road vehicles and whatever else. So yeah, that's pretty heavy duty. Comes with a huge, oh, it's got an accessory guide. Whole bunch more stuff you can buy. Well, that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll save that for later. Let's just see what the instructions say. So it's officially called a tailgate brace. And yes, it does say that I have to remove the spare tire. So this is a whole process. I hope I have time to do this. But we must start by removing the bicycles. Okay, we got the tire off. Bike rack is still mostly on it, except for the one safety strap that actually ends up going behind the tire mount here. I'm actually not too sure what the next step is, but I'm pretty sure this entire thing, these bolts here have to come off in order for this brace to go on. So give me a minute. Mistakes were probably made. I probably should have waited till tomorrow, but here we are. Now we're gonna get it done. Okay, so this is the brace, and it looks like it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 bolts to mount it. If we look back here, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, get off the Jeep. All right, so all of those bolts that were just holding the mount on here, those were all 13 millimeter bolts. And now these that are on the hinge, they're completely different. But that should be the same as the ones that come with the little kit with the Jeep. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this seems right. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. My tailgate's just gonna fall off. Here we go. Okay, so I've just been going over the instructions and double checking everything here. This is the little hardware kit that the brace itself came with. And what we're doing is these 4 bolts, these big boys with the Loctite on their tips, just the tips. Everybody just calm down. They are going to be replacing these, right? And you got to put these spacers in as well. So it's going to be a little finicky in order for me to do this. I've got the gate latched, so hopefully it will hold itself on that side. And then it's just a matter of taking these out, putting the brace here, or sorry, actually taking these out, putting the spacers here, then the brace, and then the bolts through. Lots of fun, and I'm so glad that I'm doing it in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Sometimes you just gotta stop and do that. Stay positive. Here we go. Well, that's a perfect example of why you should check everything and not just make assumptions. But also, why in the hell would Jeep change the bolt head size? So this little kit that comes with the Wrangler to remove the doors and the windshield and all that other nonsense is what's known, it uses a T50 or a Torx Head 50. That's to remove these guys. So you would assume the hinge on the back of the tailgate would be the same. You would be wrong. You would be so wrong. Those are T55. Can you guess which Vanlifer does not have a Torx Head 55? Yeah, it's just up, checking the Thule in Lucky, nothing. And I don't have the time to go to Canadian Tire, get what I need, and get back here before I have to get Brooklyn. So unfortunately, all of this was practice. You could also say it was for naught, but we're gonna go with practice because it sounds better. So it's all gotta go back on, and we'll get ourselves a T55 later tonight, and this is a future Matthew problem. Put it in the book! All right, tires back on. Just got to get the bikes up and we can go, but I figured since I have everything out, now would be a great time to refill Penny's litter box. Of course, now the sun is coming out, but it's still raining, so it's not that obnoxious. Fresh litter for the kitty cat's poop box. There we go. Thank you for the storage facilities, Grace. This bad boy goes right back in there. Okay, we're gonna keep the tools that we were using at hand and not put away in their places, because that was half the battle today, of course. And everything is back the way it should be. We are ready to go get our new bit. Do not break in this moment, please. Well, according to the website, Canadian Tire has a bunch of the T55s in stock, so shouldn't be a problem to find one. This happens. There's days like this. It's just the way it is, right? Not every day is up, everything going your way. Not that this is terrible, but it's frustrating, especially with my back the way it was feeling. It was feeling fine. Then I took my tire off and put it back on for no reason. Making sure I have everything that I need. My little girl's water bottle. That needs to be filled up. If only I had some water on hand. Come here, you. Glub, glub, glub. Nice and full. Who am I kidding? All right, that's better. Now let's go get a Torx bit. Quality content. quality content. Here's a fun little fact for those that have been watching for a while and saw me try those freeze-dried peach rings in BC. Yuck, those were nasty AF. But my buddy Mike said, no, but you must try. You simply must try the freeze-dried Skittles, which I did. As you can see, these are tropical Skittles. The regular Skittles, they were not long for the world after I got my hands on them. And yes, these freeze-dried hard candies, much better than the gummies that I've had so far. I still don't know that they're worth frickin' $6 a bag, though. Ridiculous. How's it going? Can I get something out of the cabinet, please? Oh, I need that T55 guy. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Please scan your first item. Please enter the amount you would like to redeem and then click Done. Do you have any coupons? Select your method of payment. Insert, swipe, or tap your card.
She'll work. She can take the paint off, but it don't matter because we're taking the bolts out anyway. 74 cents. Can't complain about that. Thank you, Canadian Tire. Money. They're dangerous. Okay, that's it for now. I'm gonna go get the Pirate Princess. We're gonna go find an indoor playground this evening. No more of this outside getting wet nonsense, even though, of course, it's not raining right now. All right, back at Fish Creek Park, got to get the whole rig loaded up. I just got out of my little meeting there with Conrad and Jason regarding the Craze Outdoors, everything, which is, of course, at the time you're watching this, it's all been wrapped up by now. But that's what I was just doing after I dropped Brooklyn back off with her mom. Now, time to get the good shit Lucky doing some work. Hello, Lucky, how are you? And, oh, hello, Miss P. How are you? Hungry, I bet. Well, priorities. Feed your pussy. We've got your food right here, madam. There you go. Smooth loaf as per usual. Let's get Lucky ready for transpo. One window blocker. Two window blockers. Move the poop bucket off the seat. I spun the passenger seat around because I had a cockamamie scheme idea that I might have to have Brooklyn in Lucky earlier that did not come to fruition. Windshield blocker down ish. Let me pull around to pick up the Irish Pirate Queen. All right, We got the Irish Pirate Queen hooked up. Time to get the heck out of here and over to Hotel Walmart. What do you say, Penny? Should we blow this popsicle stand? Let's do it! We have landed at Hotel Walmart, and now it is the mad rush to get in there. Not because nature calls, I'm good, but I ran out of paper towels earlier this afternoon when I was tidying up. And when I'm living in a van, I've learned that running out of that is not ideal. Even though I've got wipes that we'll talk about in a minute, those are better saved for the body. So, get lucky into stealth mode, which really isn't stealth mode. It's more just like privacy mode. Let's get serious. Get that done. Get our paper towel, and then we will get our evening started. Lights bloody out. Yikes. Lights back on. Paper towel. Oh yes. And I better get my new cover back up. Shoes off. Don't need to be tracking schmutz into the house any more than we already do. And it's just a simple matter of boop. And it's done. It's a little crooked right now, but that's a user error. I gotta take these tags off. Hello? Ha! That's how strong the magnets are. Didn't even flinch when I ripped that tag off. And a second one. Oh, that one flinched a little bit. Get this place a little bit more evening ready. But I mean, come on, look at that. It just looks so much better back there. I love it. Very nice. Okay, well, didn't go how I wanted it to go today with getting that brace on the Jeep, but that, like I said earlier, happens. Stuff like that happens, right? User error more than anything. Before we go, though, I just wanted to share one last thing, and I've shown them off here on the channel before. They were actually gifted to me back at Christmas time, and I've fallen in love with them. And you hear the words dude wipes a lot when you're talking about nomadic living, but I found that these sport wipes are awesome. Now, Craze Outdoors does carry them, but you can also get them on Amazon, I believe. But if you're local, I would say go on to Craze, order them there. If you've never ordered from Craze, use promo code, I haven't done this in a while, Vanlife Plus. Save yourself 10% at checkout if you like. But I had the extra large version of these before, but I went in there a few days ago to Craze because I wanted to restock, and this was all that they had in stock was the 2XL. Didn't really think anything of it. I was like, oh, it's going to be a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Check this out. Like, I've never seen a wipe like this before. Right, I pull it out of the package. It's all well and good. It's very thick. It's very thick. So I go to open it up to use it because it's time to towel off the body. And I'm opening it up and I'm like, this thing doesn't stop. This thing just don't stop. Like, there's no excuse to miss a single square inch on your body. That's how big this is. I actually tried it last time. I can put it on my back and do the old, oh yeah. So these are great. If you're looking for some sort of solution that's an alternative to a running shower, which if you've been in Calgary lately, oh. I mean, in retrospect, maybe don't start right in the middle of the rag, but it's on my face. Just make sure you scrub your face and don't come back after you rubbed other parts. That's it for this one, you guys. Oh. Thank you very much for watching. And until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow. All right, this is me time.